Many thanks for joining us. You're welcome to this amazing edition of the All Topic segment on Page by Page. My name is Gratitude Imokwede, and today we'll be talking about something very sad that lays heavy in the hearts of Nigerians. But I'm not doing this alone. I have my amazing guest with me, a political analyst and a journalist as well, David Hakigwe. How are you doing
I'm
today?
very well. I'm very well today. You look good. You look good.
Thank you. You don't look bad yourself.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Okay, right now, diving direct into our topic of discussion, what do you have to say about this Chisom issue? Okay, first off, let me kind of brief our viewers about the story if they have not seen it out there circulating. So Chisom is an 18-year-old girl that was taken from her father by our relatives from her mother's side, and she has been with this man for the past 3 years now, and he has been abusing her. So the video making rounds online shows the guy already abused her, and she had scars and bruises on her face, trying to shield her from the cameras, and it was very difficult to pull her from this man. Now the question is, why do people get so attached? I don't want to base it on one gender. Why do people get so attached to their abusers? Find it very hard to detach from them.
Well, I do not see any aspect where someone should be attached to an abuser. If we are fighting a lot of, if we are fighting injustice and we are fighting that, okay, no domestic violence, why do somebody has to tell me that you are attached to an abuser? So, in the whole sense is, what are we even fighting for? Because we are saying, okay, no, it's not right for a man to lay hand on a woman. And then there's a woman that is attached to a man that is laying hand on her. Does not
But
sit
you know,
well
these
with me.
things cannot really be controlled like that. We would not necessarily say that you have to act this way when you're not putting on the shoes of that person. We have seen cases over time where people get attached. Like we're seeing this raw where people get attached to their abusers, not because they are deprived of love, but in some cases that could be the case, right? But they just find it very hard to leave this person, maybe out of fear, maybe out of being alone or being independent, or where could that be coming from?
To be honest with you, I still stand on the verdict that I don't see any reason why you should be attached to an abuser. This is not love. Except it's just you scared of starting over. Because majority of these people that are attached to people like this are because they are scared of starting afresh. Oh, there's this adage that says, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. So there are many philosophy that people always work with in life, and then it's until they are beaten to their grave they won't learn the lesson. So I don't really see any reason why you should tell me you're attached to an abuser. It's a no-no for me. It's a no-no for me.
That is very, very sad and very triggering because the video made so many people really sad. And aside from that, there is another story or another video that made rounds on social media about domestic violence, about a man in Abia State that was seen punching his wife in her face.
I saw that.
He was out to unalive this lady at that point. It was really, really, like, I really don't get the whole point of trying to abuse or lay a woman that you have been intimate with. Make it make sense.
So I saw that as well. And are you going to tell me that a man landing about 11 punches on his wife's face, what kind of attachment is that? Because how will somebody be manhandling you in that manner and then you're talking about love? What kind of love is that? I think gone are the days where husbands correct their wives with correction, like violence correction. But we're in the generation where those things does not. In fact, the moment even your parents is not even laying hand on you to.
Do you know they don't even beat kids in school anymore?
Exactly, and then.
So why would you stay for a man to eat you because you want to keep your marriage? I don't get it.
So if you're telling me attachment is the cause, or maybe love is the reason for this, I think it's sorry, I'm sorry, but that's foolishness.
So you believe that has to do with mental health related issues? Exactly. Because why would you stay in an abusive marriage? But we are not in her shoes to to really feel what she's feeling or go through or have experience of what she's going through.
But I have a question though. She's married, like they are married. It's
they
not
are
a relationship.
not married. Apparently, according to reports.
Now they are not married and is abusing her this way. So what happened when they get married?
I don't even think he's ready to get married to that lady because he has been with her since she was 15. That man should be sued. Right now, he has been arrested. But I think he should be sued.
But then she's pleading for him to be released. She's pleading for him not to be arrested. That's what it was in the video.
It was in the video, but they have arrested him already.
Courts or law has nothing to do about that because it's a family something. So if
She
she's
needs
dropping the charges,
saving.
if she's dropping the charges, because nobody can charge him for whatsoever, only she can. So if she's dropping the charges and whatever on him, it's a done deal for him. He's free. It's a free man. So what I have to say in all of this is that I don't see any reason why you should be in an abusive marriage. Now, not even a marriage, an abusive relationship. You are not married yet. They are already doing all of this to you. You're already like John Cena. You're already John Cena in WWE. Like takes all the old beats and then say, "Oh, I never give up." Ha! My dear. Oh, sorry, your life will give up. Oh.
But you know, they I don't want us to dive too deeply into this so we don't begin to sound insensitive. But you know, when you are still a child and you're just being open to love, and someone shows you that this is what love is, this is how you correct in love, you begin to believe it. Imagine a child of 15 years old being shown that because I love you, I have to slap you to show you I love you. She would believe that. That's why I don't want us to sound insensitive and say, oh, you are dumb for actually staying with a man that abuses you. She needs to go through therapy before even suing this man, because you're right, she's an adult. She has the right to withdraw the lawsuit made by anybody. But first off, she needs to go through therapy because that lady has fear in her eyes. She's still a child.
All right, everybody opinions, like your opinion is your opinion, mine is mine. But it's still very much okay to have someone that is ahead of you as a friend that you can always relate to when something is not right. For example, now being in an abusive relationship, it is completely a no-no for anybody. So what happened to you having a friend that you can have this conversation? If you don't want
What
to
if she doesn't have a friend? What if he doesn't let her have friends?
there's no need for her to be in the relationship. Any relationship that is looking like a prison is not a relationship. A breakup relationship now is better than a divorced marriage tomorrow. So she needs to know those steps. I saw this. In fact, I was actually feeling so bad because few days before this one, it was the one in Abia, in Abia, and I was feeling so bad. Why will a man be beating a woman in this fashion? And then days later, I'm seeing this one and I'm like, okay, what are we not learning in the society? There's nothing that's going to justify our words or our action in saying that no, this man should not be arrested. Nothing. It's
And there's nothing justifies a man laying his hands on a
it's a
woman.
wrong thing.
Any man that lays his hand on a woman is an animal and should be treated as such. Then moving forward, I would like to share the information or the details of the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA. So in case you have someone around you that is being abused or needs attention or needs justice, you can reach out to this number displayed below the screen, TV 080-0033-3333, and their address is located at Alausa Ikeja, Lagos. That is for Lagos. But if you need more details on how to reach these agencies, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll be there to respond to you very quickly. Now, moving forward to the next story. This is like an update to what was earlier discussed in our last episode about the Ekiti State gubernatorial election. The INEC chairman has finally come up to say something, and in his words, he said, "We will stop election rigging and vote buying by all means in 2027. Have faith in us." Coming from the office of the INEC chairman, Professor Joash Amopiton, as he assures Nigerians. But how certain are we of this? Because days after the rigging and vote buying in Ekiti, you're not coming up to say that we should have faith in you and there'll be a stop to vote buying and rigging. How can we have faith in someone that has not proven your words in any way from past time to present?
And first, I will say Nigerian is Bollywood. I think Nollywood is actually becoming very, very real lately than still Bollywood because
So you're throwing shades to Bollywood right now?
yeah, because how do you after the election you come and say that you will stop vote buying and rigging the election? That means you guys are victim of doing these things. So that means the reason why we are suffering in this country, that the reason why our votes are not counting is because of the INEC. Because how can INEC chairman come on air and tell us that they will stop vote buying and who is ringing the election?
Valid question. I think we should end on that note because if we dive really well into this story, we'll begin to say things that we are really not going to say, because Nigerians right now are really angry. And I would always say this: we are scared of the forthcoming election in 2027. What will happen if this can happen in a gubernatorial election in Ekiti State? What do we expect? And like I said, if you have anything to say, if you have any questions or you have any opinions, put it down in the comment section. I'll be there to respond to you. Thank you so much, Mr. David Akigbe, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. And to all our amazing viewers out there, thank you so much for staying with us from the beginning to the end of this amazing edition of the Hot Topic segment on Page by Page. And also follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and X. My name is Gratitude Imakode. Bye for now.